HealthMate, our goal is to help you balance your academic, your social, physical, and mental well-being, and we do this through several methods. First, the timetable, the university timetable. We import your data from we can import your data from Apple Calendar, or you can do your Google Calendar. You can just import actually. You can manually add classes. For example, if I add CS and then I put it in room 201, then I put it at, I don't know, 6 a.m. Then you do 6 till 8 a.m. on a Monday. On a Monday, the class is added. So I have a class here on Monday. Yeah, I can delete this as well. I can edit it. I can update this class, or I can delete it. And for the people who don't want to add it manually, you can actually import the timetable as a PDF, which is it's quite useful, especially if you have a lot of classes and you don't know how to manage. So you can see as a list view to see all of the classes that you have. You can see it as a daily view, like to see what classes you have for the day, what classes you have tomorrow, etc. Or you can see it in like a weekly view, or a monthly. That looks somewhere like this. So if I have like an event, if I have something going on, it'll be right here. Okay, second thing we have is deadlines. So how this works is you add a deadline. Okay, you put in whatever type, and the title of the deadline is the subject, the type of assignment, if it's an assignment, exam, project, quiz, etc. And you put the level of difficulty. Sometimes it's easier or harder, whatever it is, depending on your how you feel about it. Priority, this depends on you obviously, so sometimes it's close by, so you want to put high priority, etc. But there's priority. You can put the estimated time of study. We've all had coursework specifications where it'll say like 15 hours, etc. So you can put that in to actually help with this sort of thing. And then you can put your due dates, etc. And then you add the deadline. And using that data, you can have like a stress risk analysis. So if I have like a bunch of deadlines due around about the same time, it creates an analysis. Right now it's at low risk because I have no deadlines, so it goes up if I have a lot of deadlines coming by, if they're close packed together, etc. And this is smart suggestions. Sometimes we have all been there. We get too wrapped up in our studies and we need a break, and sometimes we don't know when to allocate our break. So this is like it's an AI powered future feature where it suggests you when to take a break. It also suggests you how to optimize your schedule, etc., for your timetable, and there's productivity. So in this section we're going to deal with revision planning. So this is AI powered. So if you have like a deadline, you have some assignments, etc., you can put it in. This is a future for the future. This is the feature for the future where you can create revision plans. Then you can have like a workload analysis, seeing how many deadlines you have, how many hours of study you might have, and how high priority these are. Like if I have a lot of high priority deadlines and I have a lot of hours of study, you have to see, because sometimes you cannot work. Like you have 40 hours a week. Okay, you have 40 hours a week, right? You cannot just fill this up. So this is an easy way to basically create a feasibility test for when you have a lot of workload and you don't know how to start, you don't know what to do, you don't know how to prioritize, and you decide and you're like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. This helps you actually realistically show you what you can do, like if you can do it, basically, if you can do this, because this will, if you have a revision plan, obviously this is AI powered, this will help you actually figure out how to do it, but this will tell you if you can actually do it, because sometimes we overestimate, sometimes we underestimate ourselves, and this might give you actually some, it might demotivate you or it might motivate you, depends on your task. But there's also a Pomodoro focus timer, so you start the timer for when you're like, this is like an upcoming feature right now, but basically this is for when you're studying. Sometimes you study for 20 minutes, you take a break, etc., and you can create challenges in here. So you might want to do the Pomodoro technique for like 3 hours, do 20 minutes studying every time, 5-minute break, 20 minutes studying, 5-minute break, etc. And then this is analytics, so it calculates your study patterns and your performance, and it basically is an incentive to study more and optimize your productivity, etc. And that's basically it. So that's HealthMate, everybody. Yeah, so I forgot to mention, we also have a focus mode. So when you're in the deadline, we've created focus mode. You have light and dark visually. You can search certain things as well. Sometimes you might need help, so you go to the help center. So this, like, you have a help center page, so if you don't know how to navigate the app, etc., so it helps you out. Yeah, so that was HealthMate, everybody.